Does your avoidant ex miss you? This is a great question because I think a lot of times you are led to believe that they don't, right? Because when you initially break up with them, it seems like nothing bothers them. It seems like they're moving on, they're thriving, and they're even happier than they were in the relationship with you. And that can be so disheartening because you are hurt, right? Like you are going through a hard, difficult time processing this, and they're just simply acting as if nothing happens. But what you need to understand is that it is all about timing with an avoidant. They are going to miss you at some point in time because they are going to have to confront the reality that you were the best thing for them. You did everything in your power to try to make the relationship work, to meet them halfway, and to continue to play this game that they're playing as being an avoidant. And what happens is that while they're out there, with other people potentially exploring different things, they are going to have to confront the reality of this and realize that other people are not going to put up with that, right? When they try to go into different rebound relationships, they are going to get exposed and realizing how not everyone is going to put up with it like you did. And they don't recognize that in the initial breakup because they are so still focused on the reality that they have you on the hook, that they always can come back to you because there has been some evidence of that. And this isn't a negative reflection on you because anyone who's going through a breakup with their partner wants to try to see if there is a way to work things out. And especially when their partner presents like they're going to actually change and want to work things out, you of course are going to explore that and see if there is that opportunity there. And avoidants do a very good job with trying to reel you back in by making it seem like they've changed, right? They know exactly what buttons to push on you to make you convinced that they are going to maybe do some things. And they'll even sometimes go a long period of time of making it seem like they've actually changed before they start doing their antics again. And it goes through that cycle. So in their mind, they feel like they can always revert back to that and draw you back in and continue to do the things that they're doing. But the moment that you start to present that you are no longer putting up with this by either going no contact with them or not engaging when they're reaching out, that's when they start to realize the severity that they could lose you. And that's probably what's going to happen because they've taken you for granted for so long. There's only so much that someone can put up with without getting anything in return, right? Everybody wants to do everything that they can for the person that they love and trying to help them, but that's to a certain point. And no matter who you are going to run out of that. Like there's no way you can consistently keep doing that. But an avoidant thinks that they can because again, that's something that they're convincing themselves that there's nothing wrong with them. They're manipulating every person around them to believe that they're the problem and not them. So they're never confronted by that reality until they start to see those signs. And then they start to wake up and realize like, oh my God, I might be losing someone that I care about, that I love. And, I'm allowing this attachment style to keep me away from that. I know you might be looking at this as maybe an opportunity for you guys to work things out, but the main goal that I want you to understand about this is that this is more of a selfish kind of way of looking at things, right? If they genuinely wanted to be with you, they would have done the things that they needed to do within the relationship. And I don't want to paint them in such a negative picture to say that, they maybe just need to be away from the relationship to actually have something like this happen and realize like, okay, I need to take this seriously and I need to go get professional help to work through this. And that might happen. But at the end of the day, it's all about you trying to understand that sometimes you are just not in the right place and right time with this person. They may be down the road able to process this and work on it, but you have already done enough. You've tried to make the relationship work. You've done everything that you can, and you don't know if this person is ever going to get to that point of working on this and healing from this so that they can actually have a healthy relationship with you. But what I hope you take away from this and understanding is that this is not on you. This is all on them. They have been this way because of something that's happened in their childhood. But at the end of the day, it's not an excuse. We all have things that we're dealing with and trying to process and work through, but how we respond to that is our responsibility, and we have to take ownership of that. And the avoidant just doesn't get to that point. They've built such a strong system to make themselves believe that this isn't a problem, which it is. But at the end of the day, that can't be your problem anymore. It's time for you to figure out what you need to do to work through this and heal from it, because that is the best thing that you can do. That's the only thing that you can do and control here, because you don't know if this person is going to ever take it seriously, even after missing you, and do the things that they need to do to change. With that said, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.